welcome back. Time to do the draft. We actually had a pretty good end to the season, but I don't know what to make out of it. On one hand, I feel like we overachieved, and if you're not going to win a if you're not even going to go for Lord Stanley, then you may as well go for a good draft pick, in my eyes. But also, on the other hand, maybe that's just a sign of what's to come. Maybe in the future we can see those guys stay at around a point a game. I have a really hard time believing that's gonna happen. Now, they obviously did it. They just did it this season. We know they can do it, but I don't like it. I think they might have peaked out. And I don't doubt the fact that they can do that. I just doubt the fact that they can do that consistently. That's the part that really kind of puts me on the fence. I don't know if the offense is going to be able to do that consistently, and they're only going to get better. Draisaitl, Schen's maxed out. Skinner can probably get a little bit better, and Draisaitl can probably get a little bit better. But they're pretty much maxed out. The wingers at least. Draisaitl might get up to an 87. If he could, that would be fantastic. I don't expect him to. In all reality, I think he's going to get to an 85, maybe. If I'm being realistic, that low potential is absolutely devastating. It's never worked out for me. But I took a chance on him because his overall to age ratio just was so good. It looked like it had to go up. I do think he's going to become a second liner at least. But here we go. LA and Nashville, and then Tampa and Pittsburgh. Looks like it's going to be LA versus one of the Eastern Conference teams. What do we got? Tampa Bay and LA. Definitely not even close to what happened in real life. None of those teams even made the postseason. This is going to be quite an interesting draft, though. Oh, and by the way, by the time this video is published, I'm going to be in Cuba. I don't know how many videos I'm going to record for while I'm gone. I'll probably record maybe one every other day. I don't really know. So most likely the rest of the off season is going to be pre-recorded. So if you have any input, still, by all means, share all your comments. But it won't have an impact on the next couple episodes. They're going to be pre-recorded. I'd rather do that than just go a week without posting any content, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But back on track to the actual video. This draft is going to be quite interesting, and I'm going to take my time doing it. I want to get it just right. Like I said, I do not want this year to go to the waste bin. I want to have a strong draft. Hainsey, Havlat, Eliash all retired, that's fine. None of them were a big part of the team. Any major guys? Ginla, Marlowe, Henrik Sedin retired without his brother. Yeah, the odds of that happening in real life are about 1 to 1 million. Heatley, 50 goals in 07, All-Star. Chaw, sad to see you go. That looks like about it. Any goaltenders? I don't think so. No, there's usually no goaltenders in year number 1. Time to do the draft, though. Time to do the draft. Start this sucker up. What draft pick do we have? I don't know. I know it's not going to be the best. Okay, it's actually 11. That's actually not as bad as I thought. I thought we would have I thought we'd have like 15 to 18, to be honest. Oh, shit. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I pressed a button. Maybe I took too long. But the first pick has been selected. That's okay. I wasn't going to trade up to the top pick anyways. But let's take a look at what we got going on. Who do we have scouted? If the game is going to load, come on, NHL, you can do it. There we go. So, yeah, I only did the North America. I wanted to scout. If I'm going to pick somebody, I want to know what they're going to turn out to be. I don't want to guess. So we got Komtos. I don't know. I've had him and he didn't work out. In the OHL, Strome. Is this, what's his name? Yeah, I've had him. He didn't work out. He was a bust as well. In the WHL, Patrick, I've had him. He was a bust. I maybe this Rasmussen guy. Maybe Cal Foot. I really don't know. I don't even know if I should try and trade up, to be honest. If there's one person I know will actually pan out to be a great player, it's probably Liljegren. I've seen him in other people's GM modes. I've never really seen him as a bust. Top 5, I know he's going to be elite potential. I don't have him scouted, but I know that's what he's going to be. He's scheduled to go in 3rd. He might even go sooner, but I don't know. Is there any team I could trade up for? Edmonton, yeah. I mean, honestly, St. Louis might have been the team to trade up for, but apparently not. Colorado, Edmonton, I mean, let me just go trade for pick. What is the situation looking like right now? Who do they have? So, offense, I don't even have to look. We know what they have. D-Man, they got Lawson. Wow, he blossomed. Was he? I thought he was only like an 85. Damn. 89, that's crazy. They got 4, 5 including Nurse. They got Reinhardt coming up. So they don't need Liljegren, but I don't know if I would want to trade for them. They don't want to give it up either. I'm definitely only going to trade if the team wants to give him up. What about Colorado? They do want to give it up. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more realistic to do. Offense, we know what they have. Same as Edmonton. Goaltending, they have Amolov, don't they? Yeah, they do. So they got a goaltender. And then D-Man, they should have Johnson and Barry. Yeah, okay. So they already have like a top 2 D-Man. They got They don't really have too much, but they have the Dorov coming up. They have Fleury that we traded for. I don't know if... They do have that top-end D talent. I don't even know what I would give up for the pick, though. I'm not going to give up anything too crazy. But obviously, I'd trade my 1st-round pick. I don't know why they don't want it. They want my 2nd and 3rd. Or they want my 2nd-round picks, but not my 1st? That doesn't make any sense. But, I would trade New York. If I have to trade our pick, I would. But Carolina, probably, 2 2nd-round picks would be fair. And then, I want to make it realistic. If you're trading up to get that, we just got Picard from them. I'm not going to trade him back to them. Any offense that they want. Sorella, he might be a guy to ship off. He is top 6, but he's already 20, and he's not even 70. It doesn't look like he's going to work. I could trade Sorella to Colorado. Now, honestly, it looks like I'm giving up too much here. What if I just offered them the 1st-round pick and Sorella? That might go through. It might. I don't think it will. It might. I'm going to offer the deal. And again, the reason I'm doing this is, well, number 1, they want to give up the pick. And they can turn the team around pretty quickly to be a contending team. Yeah, I've been looking around. I think this is a trade I'm going to make. I'd like to give them a good player now. Like, I'd like to give him an actual roster player. But we just don't have any that I like to give up. Everybody we have is going to stay. Falk, Skinner, Shen, Draisaitl, Rask. I could maybe give up Rask, but then we'd not have that center for next season. I mean, Hannafin, Fifi, Lindholm. I guess I could give him Lindholm, maybe Nordstrom. What has he turned out to be? He's as good as Lindholm, but he's 25. He's looking like somebody I'd like to use in the future. His defense isn't bad at all. He's got decent offense. He's not the worst. But, if it comes down to Nordstrom to get that number 2 pick, I will do that deal. Let me take Sorella off. Wait, what? Oh, they'd be over the salary cap. Okay, I can retain a bid, I guess. Would that work? It still says no. I hate when the game does that. I retain the salary and it still says no. Okay, that's fine. Let me just take a nobody. So, it still won't work. What are you talking about? They have 73 million out of 74. How can this trade not make any sense? I'd really like to actually keep Sorella, however you pronounce his name, but he's not going to pan out. His trade value will not be any higher. He's already 20, and he's not even in the 70s. I mean, geez, that's terrible. 66 at 20. By the time we get to the preseason, he might be 21. And what, 21 and like 68, 69 overall? Even if he gets to 70, then he's going to be 70 to 21. I don't like that. I'm going to offer them this trade. Nordstrom and Sorella. Mitchell is somebody they want to give up. He's like 80 overall, but it's only a 1-year deal. The only reason I'm getting him is to make the trade go through, to actually go on salary cap levels. I'm going to try this. I'm not going to overextend. I will just take whatever pick I have. But if this trade goes through, I will take it. And they do. Okay. So we got the number 3 pick in the draft. Let me simulate to our pick. So sim option, sim pick. And we actually get Liljegren. Nice. So actually a two-way forward would be quite nice. Now I could take a chance and go after a forward. But let me just take, yeah, see, we don't have him scouted. Glebov, he's scheduled to go above Liljegren. I don't know though. See, I know Liljegren is medium elite. And worst case scenario, we just trade Liljegren for Glebov. You know, we just trade Liljegren for Patrick if we need it. That's the worst case scenario. We just flip him for an offensive prospect. But I'm going to take Liljegren, make the pick. Medium elite, I know what he is. I know that he probably won't be a bust. Perfect. Now, should I make another trade here? Let me go to scouted players. I could trade up to get another first-round pick if there's anybody that really jumps out. Let me take a look. God, the game is taking forever to load today. What is up with that? I could take one of these guys down here. They might be top 6 in the first round. The power forwards. No, I think I'm just going to take my... I have, what, 3 second-round picks and 2 third-round picks? If not, only 1 third-round pick. So I'm going to take that. Just going to take what we have. I made the trade. I traded up. I'm going to take... it doesn't look like there's much... I might get a goalie, actually. I might be able to pick up a starting goaltender. I'm going to look for that, actually, for sure. Come on, game. You cannot be this slow. There we go. Okay, let's go to goaltending. There's one in the third round. I will pick him up, actually, in the third round. But let me go to all skaters. Do we have anybody scouted? We got a 7th defenseman. Another D-man. God, I'd like to get away from the D-man, though. We got bottom 6, top, what do we got here? Top 9. We got 2 top 9. One of them, they're both power forwards, actually. I don't know if I want to take my chance on a power forward. What do we got in terms of high scouted? I mean, I'm going to go with the 7th defenseman, I think. He's second round, though. What about projection? Maybe I should just take whoever's projected. I don't recognize any of the names. I could know the sniper, never mind. He's already scouted all the way. Yeah, the D-man, he's scheduled to go. I guess so. I'm going to take Franz, and the plan... top 6, low potential. Damn, that's pretty shitty. You know, let me go to the first round. Is there anybody I might want to trade for? Let me just see. Any top 6 guys? Nico Hischier? Maybe I could trade for Tampa Bay? Maybe? I don't know. Let me go to offer trade. Can I trade for him right now, actually? I don't know if you can do that. Is he officially a part of Tampa Bay's team? I don't know. Let me see. Nico Hischier. Let me go to potential. Let me go to forwards. He is. Oh, wow. Look at that value. Yeah, never mind. That is terrible value. I guess this is a good way of kind of cheating. Cheating the system. You can just look to see if any of them have a good overall coming right out of the draft. You know, I'm not going to go for any trades. I'm just going to try and keep drafting. I'm going to try and pick a good player if possible. I might actually pick up that goalie if he's still available. And once again, the game is going to take forever to load. Let's go to goalies. He's still available. I'm going to take a chance. We don't have him scouted at all, but usually goalies will be good. Yep, and we get a starting goaltender. Okay. At least we got a pretty good pick out of that. Another second round pick. Okay, what are we, 2 for 3 right now? Even though the defenseman, top 6, low potential, yeah, it's not the best, but it's not a terrible pick. Bottom 6 sniper, bottom 6 grinder, a top 9. Okay, I'll go the top 9. Hopefully he's not low potential. He's low potential, god damn it. Okay. I'll go 3 for 4. That defenseman, top 6, low potential, whatever. I'll take him, I'll take it. We got a good starting goaltender late in the second round at least. If there's a grinder, I'll pick the grinder up. Yeah, there's still that grinder. May as well. Usually they can be medium. And even he's low top 9. Low potential, sometimes they can creep up on you and surprise you, but the majority of the time they really don't. Is there any other goaltenders available to pick? Another top 9? I'm going to take my chance. Please be medium. It's another low potential. God, we're going to have a lot of trade bait with all of these low potential top 9, top 6 players. I'm going to make this pick. If I get another low potential, I'll just let the CPU do the last 2 rounds. If there's a goalie, I'll pick the goalie, though. So we're in the 5th round. There's really nobody. Is there any goalies? I'll take a chance. He might be backup. A low fringe. Whatever. Sim entire draft. We got Liljegren and we got a starting goalie. I'll take that. We got a low top 9. Or we got 2 low top 9s. We got a low top 6. A top 9. A low top 6. What am I talking about? For D-man, yeah. It is what it is. Let me go to the re-sign stage and get everybody sorted out. I only had 2 major signings to do. By the way, check out Liljegren's potential. Very nice. I think he's going to be a fine defenseman. But the only 2 major signings I had to do was Draisaitl. If the game will hurry up, I got him on a 3-year contract, 3.9. Pretty good contract, 85. He's 21. In the offseason, if he can jump up to like an 87, then that would be amazing to see. And then on defense, I got Cowan locked up 4 years at $2 million. Very cheap, very affordable. For the time being, we don't have a lot of great defensemen, but as we get more defensemen coming up into the system, then we can ship them out for a forward. But time for free agency. As you can see, $28 million to spend. And this is what we're looking at. TJ Sochi. Yarmer Yager, Vanek, Wisniewski, Hansel, nothing too crazy at all. Wenberg, are you a UFA? He's not. I might want to go after Wenberg, actually. What team is he from? Columbus? I'm going to check out Columbus. If they don't have a lot of cap space, I will offer him a contract. That would be a nice steal to get in free agency. But let's just go over goaltenders. I don't need a goal. Well, I guess if we want to do a 180, I could get one. Bishop? No, I'm not going to go after somebody like Bishop. I'd go after like a Ryan Miller. Because we have 2 goaltenders coming up. I'd rather spend that money on offense, to be honest. So I might get a Ryan Miller. And then D-man, what do we got? Wisniewski was the best, right? Yeah, Wisniewski. Sustra... yeah, it doesn't look like a lot. Definitely, if I'm gonna get one, just go with Wisniewski. If I'm gonna try and make a nice 180 in one season, definitely just go with Wisniewski, I suppose. Yeah, nothing too great on defense. And then offense, again, nothing too great. Oshie, I might want to get, but we'd only be getting him short term. But anyways, even if it's free. We got cap space. It's a free player. If he doesn't work out, we can just trade him in a season, trade him in 2 seasons. He'd have a lot of trade value. I think I might go after Oshie. Yager, he wants a lot of money. I don't know about Yager, but we have a lot of money. We have $30 million to spend. That is a ton of money. But I don't know. Maybe we do that. I'm not too sure. Bonino, he's 29. He might be a good guy to go after. Again, we'd get Rask, Bonino, and Draisaitl. No studs, but pretty solid down the middle. We'd have a good center core. I could even get Ribeiro too. Get Ribeiro and Bonino. Yeah, that would be really nice. Okay. Brian Boyle, I could even get him. There's definitely some options to go for. Yeah, okay, let me know what you think. This episode might actually be... No, I don't think it's going to be out. Leave your comments, but if I don't get back to you, then the next video is going to be pre-recorded. But I will definitely try and make the right decisions to put this team on the right track. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to do a complete 180. I definitely think I want to sign Oshie. I'm not too sure about anything else, though. That's going to be the episode, though. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.